This is Time Bunny, and this is me recording my first ever video on my iPhone 7. So, not sure how well this is going to come out, or whether it's going to be too bright, too dark, or if the angle's going to be funny or whatever. So, any kind of issues going on, I do apologise, but obviously I'm still getting used to the settings of my new phone. Right, now that I've cleared that up, and excuse my untidy bed, I've just not had a chance to make it. Today is another shopping haul video. Well, so it's a shopping haul video plus early Valentine's present from Lady Boobs. So it's kind of again a bit of both. So, right, for those of you that are probably curious, I'll start with the Valentine's present first. Now, some of you will already know what me and Boobs got each other, but for those who didn't, I got this. Yes, I now own Doom. Now, I know I did a playthrough of the demo a little while ago, and I actually really liked this, even though I did rage just like all hell when I played this. I thought, you know, and got really angry, but it was actually, I really enjoyed it. And in this you get a few extra bits as well as the game. You get some sew-on patches, a poster and booklet, which I'll quickly get out and show you. There we go. So we've got game itself, which is still sealed because I've not actually got it out to play it yet, because I've been too busy doing my live streams on Saints Row recently. Those sew-on badges, which I still figuring out what I'm going to sew them to, but I have got a couple of like jackets that I'm either in the process of customising or want to customise, so I'll probably put them somewhere there. That's the booklet. It's kind of just like a fancy ass, not exactly like sort of like manual as such, but it's sort of kind of like sort of something like that, tells you about the characters and stuff. So, and then the poster, which I do plan to put up, is that, which I think actually looks pretty neat. So I actually might keep that out and put that up at some point. And the other thing she got me, because I'm just such a Sega fangirl, I got Sonic socks, and we got sort of Dr. Robotnik or Eggman. What else have we got? It's kind of hard to tell what the other ones are. I think these might be perhaps, like, going by the colours, maybe meant to be Sonic's little boots. And I think these might be possibly like a little reference to the level, but without undoing them all, I'm not sure offhand, but it's Sonic socks, and I really like those. I was just like, I need them in my life. So Lady Boobs got them. But there you go, you big child. Right, other things I've got myself. I finally got my hands on a copy of Knights of the Old Republic on PC. Now, I did have this and Knights of the Old Republic 2 on original Xbox back in the day, but I don't have that console anymore, so therefore don't have the game. So, but now that I've got like sort of PCs that can, and well, a PC and laptops that can kind of keep up a bit better now, I thought I'm gonna get it on PC and see how I get on with it, because I really miss playing this game, because this was like my favourite out of the two. So it'll be nice to go back and actually play this again. It'll probably be a novelty to actually play it on PC, because there's like, normally I'm not a PC gamer. I think the most I've ever played on PC is like The Sims, and that's it. It's the first I've ever got, really. And also, let me see, with some of the like, well, with the sort of leftover gift cards I had for Waterstones and such, I finally used them up and got this one here, Star Wars: The Jedi Path. It's basically like, obviously like a little kind of like booklet, as if it was like written from the point of view like the Jedi, like a training manual. It's really, really awesome. So you can see sort of like some of the names in the front of like Jedi who have like checked it out of their library in the past. And it's just really, really cool because it's obviously done in such a way it looks like they've written like little notes on the book, like the sort of like apprentices that have had it in the past. So I thought this was really cool, and I'm probably going to use this as part of my Jedi Exile Star Wars roleplay, which I've been meaning to do for the past like year and a half. But I will eventually make that roleplay video, and I'm probably going to use this in it for like fun, because I thought, when I saw this in Waterstones, I just instantly thought that. I thought, oh, I could use that in my roleplay. I has a gift card, I can get it. And also I thought it'd probably be like a good book to read just generally. So it's got a dual purpose, that one, and another one to go in my collection of Assassin's Creed books. I bought this one. The first 3 books, I think, is it the first 3 books I read? Yeah, I think it's the Altair one and the 2 Ezio ones I read of these were actually really good, and I really enjoyed them. Felt a bit gutted at the end of the, I think, second Ezio one, so I was a bit like, no, you can't end it like that, you know, just no. Those of you that have read the book will understand what I mean by that. I was a bit like, oh, no. But I won't spoil it for those who haven't read it and maybe want to. And another one I got was Star Wars The Old Republic Deceived, because I've recently read the first one in this series, Revan. Again, I didn't like the way that one ended. I was a bit like, oh, okay, just fuck you. Yeah, basically that's how I felt about it. I was like, no, you can't end it like that. Fuck off. Go home. See that mountain? Fuck off up it. Basically that's how I felt by the end of that one. So I thought, right, okay, hopefully this one will sort of end how I want, like, sort of how I want it to, i.e. with a happy ending. Let me have the happy ending, damn it. And some more. Right, I think it was this past Saturday, which would have been what, the 28th of January or something like that. I went up to Southampton with the mother. There is a vlog coming out on that one, so that vlog may already be released by the time I get this one edited and out. So, but yes, I had a bit of a day out with the mother, and I got myself some bits and pieces while I was out. Not a lot, because it was like trying to make money last. So, but I got myself some herbal teas. So a couple of, like, a selection of different ones on there. There's peppermint and nettle, lemon and ginger, honey and chamomile, and enchisia, I think that's how it's pronounced, and raspberry. So it's one of those things I keep meaning to sort of get myself something like this to actually try as an alternative to like regular tea, so I'm not drinking so much milk. So I find sometimes if I have too much dairy, my sort of system feels a bit bleh. So I thought it'd be nice to have these as an alternative, you know, because I get some people say, oh, you know, if you add things like honey to sort of herbal teas, it helps sort of like make it a little bit sweeter, especially if you're like me and like to have a bit of sugar. They say that honey can be like another alternative, especially if you have some, like, things like this. So I'm going to give it a whirl. But if anyone has any like suggestions of things that I could use to sweeten herbal teas without having to resort to sugar, then, you know, by all means let me know in the comments, because I always like to know. And another book I got myself, which I will probably do like a little book review on, along with some of the others I plan to do, is this one, which is actually quite a fun book, because all the rest is, as you can see, are done as like sort of kind of like caricatures. So it's actually pretty awesome. It's only sort of like a £5 in the works, so I thought I can't really say no to like £5, especially when this book was originally like £10. So, you know, I thought I effectively got it half price. So I actually thought it was pretty awesome. And obviously shows you like, so yeah, they're sort of done in a sort of caricature kind of way. So as you can see. So yeah, I'll probably be doing a little book review on that, along with the other 2 wrestling books that I actually will do a review on at some point, and be like, look at these books, these are awesome, and flick through and talk about some of it and so on. So that will go on the pile of things that I will actually bloody review at some point. That's on my list of things to actually do this year for my channel. And the other thing I bought in Southampton while I was up there, and you're all going to rip the shit out of me, I know you are, is this because I am a complete child and I wanted to get this because I can. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I completely fancy the arse off the actor that plays sports, because nothing to do with that at all. So yeah, it's just a really silly activity book, but I just wanted to get it because sometimes it's just fun to do just silly things like this, especially if I'm having a crap day where I don't really want to go out and I just want to do something silly and childish. It's like, I'm going to do an activity book because I can, and I don't care if I'm 35 years old and should know better. It's a case of up yours, I don't care. And right, last couple of bits. Not very often I go out and buy myself clothes now, and when I do it normally is like charity shop stuff, because there's a charity shop about 5 or so minutes walk from where I live. There's like a little kind of like shopping precinct type area, and we have a Bernardo's where everything is like $1.99 or less. Like one of those sort of like charity clearance shops, if that makes sense to people. You know, like some charities have like sort of maybe like a handful of stores where they deliberately do everything cheap, like either for £1 or £2 or stuff like that. You might have seen maybe some of the cancer research shops recently have started doing that, where everything's £3 or less. Well, Bernardo's kind of do the same, where like everything is like $1.99 or less. So, and also I'm actually I'm quite good friends with the manageress, because I used to sort of like work with her a few years ago, so she knows me and I like to go in to sort of support her store. So anyway, I'm jabbering. So I got myself this little top here. It's like a sort of like a halter neck one. I hold it like so, and it's got this like little lacy bit at the top. So I thought it might be a nice top to wear, like maybe like in the summer or something, if I want to wear something a bit like, if I want to go sort of like kind of smart casual if I'm going out for the evening or something like that, if you know. And I got myself, well actually Lady Boob spotted this skirt. It's like a, it's not probably going to show up very well on camera, but it's like a navy blue kind of crushed velvet kind of skirt. So, but I thought that was rather cute, and I thought, yeah, I'll get that. And another thing I spotted in there, which is like quite a rare find because I don't turn up in charity shops very often, is like an actual official WWE t-shirt. As you can see, it's like actually one of theirs, and it is of Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, and it's got, because Stone Cold said so on the back. As I said, you know, sort of like these don't turn up in charity shops very often. I think people generally tend to hang on to them until they fall apart or get too small. So, you know, the fact that these do very, so yeah, you don't often see wrestling t-shirts, the official ones, in the wild very often, but of course when I saw this I was like, for £2 I'm having a bit of that. So that will be going with my Roman Reigns t-shirts and my Dean Ambrose one. I need to get a Seth Rollins one, but I'm going for the point there. But yes, that is my little shopping haul video. I'm sorry about Princess's shenanigans in the background, but she just likes to video bomb whenever I'm doing these. So, and if I don't let her in, she just whinges at my door until I let her in. So it's like I might as well just let her in the first place and sit on my bed. And now she's giving me a look like you're not paying attention to me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. And I don't know when my next shopping haul video will be. So, but I do have £25 of game gift cards still to use up, which I will hopefully try and do within the next few weeks, so that I can have a little, maybe do like a little shopping haul video on that. Hello Princess, have you come to video bomb? Hello. Are me and you going to be the next Markiplier and Chica? Is that all it is? She's like, yeah, I'm so cooler than Chica. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to try and use those up in the next few weeks, and so I can maybe do a little video on that, like a little game shopping haul video. So might hang on till I get paid again at the end of this month, so you know, just in case I go a little bit over or something, then I can have a bit of cash to cover that. So yeah, so there might be like a game shopping haul coming up within next month. And for those of you that follow my Twitter, you'll know that my hot chili sauce has finally turned up. So that video will be coming very soon, I hope. It will be hopefully in the next couple of weeks. I'll get that done. I'm still waiting on the lady boobs to write that Lazy Town smut fanfiction. If she doesn't get her bum into gear, I'll have to try and find one on the internet. So there's your challenge, lady boobs. You want to see me die and suffer and just like, well, sort of like die from burny head, face, melty off, and just general embarrassment from having to read like dodgy porn fanfiction. You know, keep tuned in, it will happen. So, anyway, I'm going to end it here, and I'll see you all later. Bye.